A top story coming in from the state of Bengal. It's the TMC-BJP face-off that's only escalating. Just 1 week now to go for the first phase of Lok Sabha elections. Mamata Banerjee's MLA Hamidur Rehman threatened voters who are planning to vote for the Congress party, the BJP or even the CPM in the state. Rehman said this and on camera that the central forces or the forces that the government at the centre deploys will have to leave after 26th of April, which is after the phases of the Bengal elections are over. But then he says these opposition voters should not complain if anything happens after 26th of April. Is that a veiled threat coming in from a TMC MLA? He's asking them not to waste their valuable vote on the opposition parties. Now, the BJP has jumped on this. Suvendu Adhikari has said TMC lawmaker is well known for criminal cases. He's also asked the election panel to take cognizance of this matter. So that's the big news coming in. Listen in now to what the TMC leader said about how the voters will have to deal with the state police eventually.
Central government force 26 তারিখ পর্যন্ত থাকবে তারপরে আমাদের এই ফোর্সের সঙ্গে থাকতে হবে মূল্যবান ভোটগুলো নষ্ট করবেন না বাদরামি করবেন না 26 তারিখে সেন্ট্রাল বাহিনী চলে যাবে তারপরে আমাদের এই সেন্ট্রাল বাহিনীরা থাকবে তখন অভিযোগ করবেন না যে আমার কি হলো আমার এটা হলো।
Let me bring in India Today's Suryagini Roy for the latest on that. Suryagini, good morning. Now, is there any way that he is being misquoted at all? Because it's very clear to what he has said that this is about the state police that eventually will be here, because it does sound like a veiled threat. Has TMC or the MLA given out any justification? Is there any other way and any other way that he may be referring to? Because otherwise, this definitely amounts to a veiled threat to voters who are not pro-TMC.
Well, somewhere or the other, Pooja, it is a veiled, attack or threat to the voters or some kind of an intimidation. However, he doesn't term the word police or state police, but he says our force. Now, that still remains a question whether our force by him means the Trinamool Congress, workers over there or the state police. So that's a big question over there. But yes, we are the way we are looking at it and what he has said, we are not misquoting him at all. He is asking voters not to vote for, not to destroy their vote, not to, cast their vote in favor of any other party. That's what he's saying. And he is categorically mentioning that post the elections, the central forces won't be there. So that itself is a big statement, Pooja. It can be, concluded that it is a kind of this is a kind of an intimidation as well now, and that is what the BJP has been saying. They have also, posted this particular video that we are talking about and looking at on social media as well, on X, particularly by Suvendu Adhikari. He's the one who's, brought it up. He's posted it. And he has also written that, he will ask the ECI, the Election Commission of India.
In fact, Suryagini, what I'm thinking is if he has used the word our forces, that actually could make the matters worse, because it's not the state police. Is he referring to the state police as our police? Is he referring to the TMC cadre? And sadly, there are enough examples that have come in from Bengal about violence, whether it's pre-election violence, post-poll violence that has happened earlier as well. This time, how are you looking at the situation on the ground? Has there been heavy deployment? 1 week to go now for the Lok Sabha polls.
Well, major deployment, Pooja, because let's not forget that 900 plus companies of central forces have been deployed, have been sanctioned. Rather, the deployment comes in phases. It's not that the complete 920 comes in a day or something, but yes, it comes in phases. However, 920 is the highest number of, central forces that's been deployed for the state. Now, that number is way more than even Kashmir. So, West Bengal will see way more central forces than any other state in this election. And it's one of those 3 states, Pooja, where the election is going to happen in seven phases. The Trinamool was very much against it. However, they had also written to the ECI that concluded in one or 2 phases. But the ECI was of the opinion that in 7 phases is the best way to conduct polls over here, and that's what they are going to do.
Suryagini, keep tracking all the latest, because right now it appears that the political tempers and the specific sort of discourse that is going out, is this a veiled threat to a voter to say that eventually you'll have to deal with our forces or the state police because these central forces will leave? What does it mean? It's anybody's guess.